The following content is brought to you by Riverbend Nature Center. On Saturday, February 3rd, we have Bagels and Birds from 10 to 11 a.m. Come enjoy coffee and a free bagel provided by the Inn at Shattuck and watch for birds at Windows on the Wild. On February 3rd, we have drop-in paper making from 11:30 to 1:30. Make a sweet, homemade Valentine for your friend or sweetheart using recycled paper. On February 3rd, we have Sweet Reads Book Club, 2 to 3 p.m. Join Impact members Julia and Caitlin for Sweet Reads Book Club. Discuss environmental-related books with eco-conscious individuals while enjoying refreshments in the Interpretive Center. Email Julia for the list of book titles at gates@rbnc.org. Summer camp registration is now open. Members receive a $25 discount, so register early as spots fill up quickly. Riverbend offers a variety of fun nature camps. Be sure to sign your kids up for a summer they won't forget. Visit our website at www.rbnc.org/summer-camp. Every Saturday starting February 3rd through March 9th, we'll have our Recycling and Composting Ambassadors program, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This program for Northfield residents is in partnership with Carleton College and the City of Northfield. Increase your knowledge and join people who are excited about waste reduction and have the chance to inspire others to help reduce waste in Northfield. This class runs for 6 weeks with one class each week, February 3rd through March 9th. Participants get to hear presentations from local and regional experts on waste reduction, recycling, composting, and solid waste. We guarantee you'll feel empowered to volunteer to help your city reduce, reuse, recycle, and compost. On Monday, February 12th, we'll have Little Sprouts, Icy Weather, 9:30 to 11 a.m. Water rains down on the earth in many different forms, from pretty snowflakes to large ice balls called hail. What makes our weather icy in the winter? On Monday, February 12th, we'll have our homeschool snowshoeing and kicksledding program, 1 to 3 p.m. Join us for an afternoon of winter recreation. Learn the history of snowshoeing and kicksledding, then try your hand at both. Indoor breaks will be provided. On Thursday, February 15th, we have a luminary hike from 6 to 8 p.m. Enjoy the full moon with a luminary hike through Riverbend. Trails are packed with snow and participants are welcome to bring their own snowshoes. Please pre-register for an entry time. On Saturday, February 17th, we have Storytime with a Naturalist and Storytime with Sammy the Salamander. This goes from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Have a growling good time with Animal Ambassador Sammy. Learn what makes the tiger salamander a cool animal. On Saturday, February 17th, we'll be having the Fat Tire Bike Race with CROCT7 Milltown Cycles. On Wednesday, February 21st, we'll be having a Lunch and Learn all about woodpeckers by Andy Wendt, naturalist at Nearstrand State Park, from 12 to 2 p.m. Not all birds migrate for the winter. Learn about the different types of woodpeckers that call Minnesota home from Andy. On Monday, February 26th, we'll have another Little Sprouts program, Rocks Rock, from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Rocks rock because they come in so many different types of colors, textures, and can be dull or crystals. Come and explore how fascinating rocks can be. Dress for the weather as most of the course will be outside. In partnership with the Paradise Center for the Arts, we are excited to offer you a new family membership, the Arts and Nature Membership. Purchase today for only $100, a savings of $15, and take advantage of free and discounted programs and events at both organizations. Membership promo runs through March 15th. Visit our website at www.rbnc.org/membership for more details. Register now for the Maple Syrup Fun Run and Pancake Brunch on Saturday, May 4th. There is a distance for everyone, from a 1-mile walk, 5K, 10K, 25K to 50K. After your race, enjoy pancakes with real maple syrup made right at Riverbend. Your registration fee supports environmental education, outdoor recreation, and natural resource conservation. Hurry, prices increase on March 31st. We look forward to seeing you at Riverbend Nature Center this February.
Hi, I'm Laura Bach, Executive Director of the Faribault Foundation. Did you know the Faribault Foundation's been around for 25 years? We're on a mission to improve the quality of life in Faribault through area donors. Exciting things are happening here, and if you're interested in moving the needle on change in our community, give me a call today. 507-805-8800. I'm looking forward to chatting with you.
Hello, Faribault. Nort Johnson here with your Chamber of Commerce. Just came off our member gala, and it was a fantastic event. And I actually have to be honest with you, we're filming this before the member gala, and we're confident that it's going to be a fantastic event because we've got so many good things to talk about. We're having that downtown Faribault, our farmers catering again. It was a blast, I can guarantee you. And good messaging about a lot of good projects coming out of the Chamber's office, shared and enjoyed by all. So now the next event for us is going to be the Flannel Formal, which is our fundraiser for our downtown efforts. That we've been selling that out the last few years. It's a hoot to get your tickets if you're interested in going. We'll have live music. Your member purchase or your ticket purchase for that comes with the commemorative glass and a free cocktail of your choice. Hot dish contest. It's just a lot of fun, and everyone wears flannel. Everybody's on the same page for this event. So look for that March 9th. Get your tickets in advance because this event will sell out. I'm going to talk about a couple of big projects that are on our plate right now. One of them meeting one of the most dire needs that we have from a workforce development perspective here in Faribault, and that's daycare. And we know, this is from the data that we get from Rice County, that we're short in Rice County around 500 slots for daycare. That's very compelling, and understanding that, to kind of put it into perspective, a home daycare is allowed to have 12 children. So if we do the math, hold on. Okay, my handy calculator says we would have to add 42 home daycare centers to meet the existing needs that aren't being met. That's a compelling argument for the Chamber of Commerce and our partners getting involved with trying to make a dent in that huge need, because for a number of reasons. And one reason, to take a little of the pressure off the daycares that do exist. Secondly, we want to make sure that everybody who wants to participate in the workforce has the ability to do so. Adequate daycare, especially those that have some education embedded within them, are the solutions that we need in order to help increase workforce participation. And then on a final note around daycare and the important need for that, has everything to do with the public conversation around equity and inclusion. We know that one of the biggest barriers and one of the things that slows women down in their career development is when they have families. They need to take time off, obviously, to have their child and get their feet under them and get the family set back up. But getting back into the workforce for them is incredibly difficult if they cannot find adequate daycare. And that's a barrier for women and career development. One of our largest employers shared this piece of data with us. Last year, 71 women had to quit their full-time jobs due to lack of daycare. That's pretty compelling, and we want to offer up some solutions to make a dent in that. There'll probably be more news by the time this airs, but I can tell you that a team from the Chamber of Commerce with some subsidy from the Southern Minnesota Initiative Foundation and cooperation from the City of Faribault and Rice County, we've put together a plan that would manage over 100 new slots of daycare, we believe, by January of next year. So a year from now, adding 100 daycare slots that all will have inclusive early education opportunities. I'm going to go back to the data. We are insistent that we have early education embedded in any daycares that we help develop, help inspire and get involved with. Specifically, we'd like to have the Faribault Public Schools early education curriculum and tactics in every daycare that is in Faribault. We know, and everyone should pay attention here, the best performing students in Faribault Public Schools are those who have been in Faribault Public Schools pre-K. Across the board, they're reading at level by grade 3, and we understand completely that the ability to read at your grade level has everything to do with how successful you are in school, and that has everything to do with how successful you are in a subsequent career or college. So we understand the importance for our Faribault workforce needs, helping lift our families through education into better careers, and that's what we're about. It's workforce development. So that's the reason we're in it, and we're hopefully going to be able to announce something soon in a big way. A couple of other notes for everybody. It's not commonly known, but the Faribault Chamber is also the Rice County Small Business Development Center, and we have 3 business coaches that work out of the Chamber of Commerce. I take on some clients myself, and then we have 2 other coaches. And right now we have 13 active clients, and I have 3 more applications in my inbox. So we're excited about that. These are hopeful entrepreneurs who've decided that Faribault would be the place that they'd like to give their business a go. So we have very good stuff. And then lastly, I'm excited to announce that the Chamber of Commerce, with the help of Faribault Public Schools, has earned a grant from the Greater Twin Cities United Way, of all places, to help students in the high school get into mentorships, into jobs. A lot of those dollars are going to be used to help pay wages for students while they're learning about jobs. It's been proven that we're more likely to get students to engage and do work and internships if they can be paid versus unpaid. And so a lot of our employers are happy to pay for the work that's being done. There's some instances where the math doesn't quite work out, and wages need to be subsidized. And we're thrilled again that the Greater Twin Cities United Way, through the State Chamber of Commerce's Business Education Network, which we're a part of, is able to earn this grant. We're running that through the Chamber Trust, and our Cradle to Career program is one of the tactics involved with helping get students successful in their lives. So that's what we've got to share with you this week or this month, and thank you, Faribault, for everything. We appreciate your support.
Hi, my name is Chad, and I'm the pharmacy manager at Hy-Vee here in Faribault. And I'd just like to wish you a happy National Heart Month, which is February. And with that, a couple different interesting points along with the National Heart Month. It was created just to raise awareness of keeping a healthy heart and how that can impact your life. There's a wide variety of different ways to keep the heart healthy, such as exercise and diet, and smoking cessation. And if you have any questions with those, you can feel free to come on in and ask us questions about them, and we're more than willing to help you out. And of course, another good way to stay healthy is all the vaccines, like the flu shot, pneumonia shot, shingles shot, COVID shot, and RSV shot. It's a long list, so if you have any questions on those and what you might be due for, stop in and visit with one of us. And if you'd like, we can get your prescriptions transferred over. Looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Devin Pawarek, Recreation Coordinator with Faribault Park and Rec. Got a few upcoming programs that I'd like to share with you guys. Starting on February 7th to February 23rd, we're having floor hockey for girls and boys in grades K through 4. K through 2 will be playing from 4:15 to 5 p.m. and 3rd through 4th will be 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. here at the community center. Coaches will focus on drills and skills at the beginning of the program and gradually progress into gameplay. We also have our Shattuck St. Mary's Ice Skating Academy. That's going to be starting on January 27th, February 3rd, February 10th, February 17th on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. And that's from ages 3 to 14 with 4 different class levels. And you want to get registered pretty soon here by January 19th. Up at Washington Rec Center, we have Taekwondo classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6:45 to 8:15, and you can use punch cards for those classes. And then finally, upcoming in March 9th and 10th, we're hosting our 13th annual Spike Fest volleyball tournament for co-ed and women's. And you want to register for that by March 4th. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Kevin O'Brien, Recreation Superintendent for the City of Faribault, here to talk to you about our February aquatics programming coming up here in 2024. The open swim schedule will be Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 4 throughout the whole month of February, in addition to February 9th, 16th, and 19th due to Faribault Public Schools not having school days, those 3 days. So again, that's February 9th, 16th, and 19th, open swim from 1 to 4, and all Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 4 as well. We will be starting to take applications for the Faribault Family Aquatic Center this summer, starting in March. If your child is interested in being a lifeguard and is 15 years old, you will want to get them signed up for one of our upcoming classes here soon, as those classes do fill up the closer we get to summer. Our next class is scheduled for March 22nd through the 24th. They do need to be 15 years old, close to that date, within a week or two, or already being 15. So if you have questions about the requirements for taking that class or being a lifeguard, physical requirements and swimming abilities, please don't hesitate to contact me here at the Faribault Community Center. There will be more classes opening for registration in April and May, and those will come with our spring bulletin near the end of February. If you have any other further questions about lifeguarding, please, again, contact me. But also, if you have a 16-year-old who's not interested in being a lifeguard but would like to get a job at the Faribault Family Aquatic Center, they could be a guest service staff, working the front desk, concessions, and being a slide attendant. So we'll be taking applications for summer employment at the Outdoor Aquatic Center starting in March. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Denise, the fitness coordinator for the Faribault Park and Rec Department. Here to tell you a little bit about our yoga classes. We have Hatha Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga. And the Hatha Yoga is great for beginners. It's slower, gentler style of yoga. Ashtanga Yoga is a more physical flowing style of yoga. We also offer bar classes here at the community center. We also do a use it or lose it class, which is great for active seniors. We focus on balance and strength exercises, and we offer a chair yoga class where a lot of it is done with the chair, but we also come up to standing and focus on balancing work, but knowing that you have the chair there if you need it. So if these are any programs that interest you, please come and check them out at the community center. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Paul Panoski, Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Faribault, and we're just going to provide some updates to you from some of the different types of programs that are going on. Even though it's wintertime, the Park and Recreation Department is extremely busy with programs and activities for people of all different ages. One thing we'd like to remind you on, even though it is wintertime, picnic shelters are now available for rent. In the past, you had to wait until March 1st, but they became available starting on January 15th this year. And so if you have any type of a date that you need to use one of the picnic shelters, we encourage you to go ahead and register for those shelters now to make sure that they are available. To go along with some of the fitness classes that Denise Stewart talked about, we also have some Tai Chi classes, we have a fitness room, bag boxing, we have a number of other fitness classes. So we encourage you to take a look at some of the types of programs that we have to offer dealing with fitness programs. Pickleball, an open gym. We have pickleball every single morning of the week. If you're new or experienced, come and join us with the pickleball players. I'll be happy to teach you some of the rules of pickleball out there. An open gym, you can check with the community center on a daily basis or look at our on the web page and see when we have open gyms available, because we have a lot of open gym times. Those of you that are starting to think about summer a little bit and planning around different times of different events, our summer brochure will be coming out in the middle of February. With that coming out, it will have the summer programs, so you know when kids are going to be signing up for their t-ball programs, tennis programs, swimming lesson programs. A lot of that will all be in the mid-March or mid-February Buckham Bulletin, which covers March, April, and May.
Hi everybody, I'm Dave Nichols from the Rice County Historical Society, and today I wanted to talk to you about the oldest history we have, which is archaeology. Sometimes you hear that word and it seems a little big and intimidating, but really all that archaeology is the study of the things that we leave behind as we develop as a society and a culture. That can take the form of stone tools, the form of pottery, sometimes of paintings on cave walls, or bones from prehistoric animals. You know, here in Rice County, we have a really deep archaeological history. We have record and evidence of humans being here as far back as 13,000 years ago. And as the glaciers receded, we find more and more things talking about the early life here in Minnesota and in Rice County in particular. One of the things that you can learn through archaeology is the way that people developed. You can learn all kinds of things. The way they hunted, the way they made food, the way they survived the winter, the summer, the way that they hunted for food. All kinds of really interesting things get tied up in these pieces that we leave behind as we advance and change as a culture and society. Archaeology is really fun. It's one of my sort of favorite pieces about this, because archaeology is one of those pieces of history we'll probably never have all of the answers to. You know, we often think about history, we go back 1,000 years, maybe 2,000 years, but we can still get answers to those questions. Something that happened 13,000 years ago, before writing existed, people that aren't even around anymore when you think about it. I mean, the sort of societies and people that we are now are so far removed from those original ones. So there are a lot of questions we'll never get to answer. To me, that's fascinating, that there's a bit of history that we'll never be able to know completely. That's fascinating. If you're interested in this sort of thing, I encourage you to come down. We've got a really amazing archaeology collection here at the Historical Society. This month, February 22nd at 5:30, we are going to have a team from Augustana University out. The state archaeologist has been doing an archaeological survey of Rice County, kind of looking at the different finds that are here, the different places that archaeological artifacts have been found, and they're going to kind of talk about their work and see if there's anybody in the community that's willing to kind of let them come in, do some more digs, try and find more of that history, and really get a good catalog of what deep remnants are left here from our past. So if you're interested, I encourage you to come to that program. It'll be free. Again, that's February 22nd at 5:30. And if you're just generally interested in archaeology, if you really like arrow points and stone tools, come on down. We've got them on display. They're really fantastic, and we'd be happy to see you. From the Rice County Historical Society, preserving the past for future generations.
Hey everyone, it's me, Ms. Denny, your favorite children's librarian. Thanks for joining me. I am here to tell you about everything happening at your library in February. And there's a lot, so let's jump right in. The adult winter reading program, Buck'em Book Bingo, continues in February. Sign up for this began on January 2nd, but it continues through the end of March. So if you haven't stopped in yet and got your bingo sheet, you still have plenty of time. This is an awesome opportunity for adult readers ages 16 and up to get some cool prizes. You can get prizes just for signing up, or you can get additional prizes by completing each of the challenges on the bingo sheet. So stop in the library and sign up for Buck'em Book Bingo. Stitch a Bit will meet in February. Stitch a Bit is our needlecraft group. So if you like to knit, crochet, or needlecraft, and you want to come and enjoy working on your own project with some friends and neighbors, we would love to have you. February will meet on Friday the 2nd and the 16th at 10 a.m. So hope to see you for Stitch a Bit. Our Teen Advisory Board, or TAB, will meet in February as well. The February TAB meeting will be on Monday, February 5th at 4:30. And TAB is for youth in grades 6 through 12. So if you're interested in becoming a member of TAB, get a hold of me and I will give you more information about the membership requirements and get you an application. So-and-so resumes in February. This is a completely free sewing class for anyone. So all ages are welcome, no registration required. Our retired library staff person, Lisa, will be leading these classes again. Again, they start up again on February 7th. That's a Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. So if you want to join us, just drop in. We'd love to have you for so-and-so. Story time is offered in a variety of formats, and that is true in February. We have our 5-minute bedtime stories on Tuesday nights on the library's Facebook and YouTube page. We have Zoom story time, on Zoom, on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. And we also have story time in person right here in the library's children's literacy area. That's on Thursdays at 10 a.m. So I'd love to see you. Join us for story time. If you have any questions about any of our story time formats, please let me know. We have 2 book clubs for youth. One is called Books and Brownies, and it is for youth in grades 2 through 5. We also have a book club called Pizza and Pages for youth in grades 6 through 12. The February meetings for the clubs, Books and Brownies, will be on Monday, February 12th at 4:30, and Pizza and Pages will be Monday, February 26th at 4:30. The assignment will be the same for both meetings. And it is just to read any nonfiction book of your choice. Now, as always, I give these reading assignments just as a suggestion. If you don't want to read a nonfiction book, it doesn't matter. Read whatever you like and just come prepared to share about it, make some new friends, and eat some either delicious brownies or tasty pizza. Would love to have you. Registration is required for these book clubs. So if you have a youth that wants to join, please let me know. You can call the library, you can email me, send me a message on our social media pages. I'd love to see you for our book clubs. We're having a music program in February. The Strum Brothers from the Twin Cities will perform at our library on Thursday, February 15 at 6 o'clock in the library's Great Hall. This is a ukulele duo that plays a variety of instruments, as well as singing vintage, folk, and contemporary songs. So if you want to bring your ukulele, if you like to play, they might just let you play along for a couple of tunes. Now, that is not required. If you're not a ukulele player, you can still just come and enjoy the music. We do have ukuleles available for checkout here at the library, however, if you are interested in that. So again, this concert is free, no registration required. It's February 15, which is a Thursday at 6 o'clock in the library's Great Hall. Hope to see you for the Strum Brothers. The library will be closed on Monday, February 19, in honor of the federal holiday President's Day. We'll resume our regular hours the following day. We also, speaking of ukuleles, have 2 different ukulele opportunities for you. One is the Faribault Ukulele Network Fun, which is led by our resident ukularian, Alan McCulley. And Fun is for established uke players. So if you already know how to play and you've got your own uke and a stand and you can strum and play chords and all that good stuff, get a hold of Alan and she'll get you information about becoming a member of Fun. Or if you're someone who has never uked before, you can get a hold of Alan as well, and she'll set up a one-on-one appointment with you so that you can get started on learning how to play the ukulele. And that is called Uke Can Make Music. We are hosting a 3D printing lab on the last Wednesday of each month in the library's maker space. So the February one will be on Wednesday, February 28th. That is the very last Wednesday of February, 5:30 to 7, no registration required. Drop in. It's open to all ages and experience levels. Our resident 3D printing expert, Bob, will be on hand, and you can learn more about 3D printing and 3D modeling. You can collaborate with other creators. It'll be a great event. If you have questions about it or about 3D printing in general, you'll want to get hold of Bob here at the library. So give us a call or send him an email. We have adventure kits and also state park passes available here at the library for checkout. There is nothing short of amazing things for you to do here at your library. So stop in and see what we can offer you. We would love to see you. Don't forget, we are still fine free. That's over 2 years now, fine free. And the library is open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 8, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 5, closed on Sundays. We would love to see you. If there's any questions you have, you can contact us in person, on the phone, over email, or you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or we also have a YouTube page. We would love to hear from you. My friends, stay warm and have a great February. Take good care. Bye-bye.